starting now, okay? So, hi everybody.
Okay.
Hi everybody. This is Garima, also known as Dr. Scrubs, and today we have your favorite, my favorite, and everybody's favorite, Dr. Shreya, who is also known as Posted Medicine on Instagram, and she is currently pursuing MD Pediatrics from PGI Chandigarh. So, hi Shreya, how are you? And thank you for taking out time for us.
Thank you so much, Garima, first of all, for inviting me and having me on this platform. It's so nice to finally be able to meet you and to interact with other people through your platform. So yeah, and I'm doing fine. It's I have OPD, so I'm free relatively today evening.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your life, like how is life and how is residency treating you?
Uh, Residence is actually great. I mean, I had come when I first joined PGI. I had come with this really, sort of different expectation कि कुछ समय नहीं मिलेगा खुद के लिए. I'll be in the ward for like 7 days a week and
Mm-hmm.
like constantly working. सोने का time नहीं मिलेगा. But I mean, the work culture at PGI is really good. There's a shift system, so and plus like you get to see new cases every day. You get to learn at least something. If
Yeah.
like not like ऐसे कुछ great नहीं सीखने मिलता है हर रोज, but at least little things you get to
Yeah.
see, you get to learn. So I'm really enjoying it
Yeah,
actually.
I can see it on your face that you're really enjoying it. I'm so happy to see you like this. What does a day in Dr. Shreya's life look like? Like, what is the work that you do in the hospital and when you get free and all that?
So in PGI, uh, new JRs come every 6 months, right? So we
Yes.
have a semester system. It's not like state colleges where there's like JR 1, 2, 3.
Correct.
So यहाँ पे it's like first semester में you get to do mainly the scut work. So you have to do sampling, you have to do cannulation, all like basic procedures like catheterization. ये सब करना होता है. So depending on where you're posted, the work is like slightly different. So every month we are posted in different wards or like emergency. Yeah. For this month I was in the OPD.
Okay.
So it changes. So OPD is like relatively the chillest of the postings, but most of the others are like 9 to 9 shifts. And if I have like night duties, then it'll be like a 36-hour shift in the ward.
Okay.
So yeah, most of the ward work is also like scut work along with attending rounds and seeing patients. But I won't be given like individually any patients as of now. So all
Okay.
that starts from second semester.
Okay. So, why did you choose this branch and the college that you are studying in?
So it's kind of like a, it's not like PEDS was my dream branch.
Yes.
I was never like कि हाँ मुझे तो यही करना है. I was more of like a medicine
Medicine
person. I
person.
always knew कि surgical नहीं चाहिए.
Hmm.
So I had decided that, but I had always thought कि I'll do MD medicine. So when the results came out, I was like, okay, what can I get at my rank? So that was the way I was thinking. And then I had also, thought somewhere that I only want to go to AIMS Delhi or PGI. Like I didn't
Okay.
want to go anywhere else, to be honest. Because I feel like the kind of exposure that you get, the infrastructure
Mm-hmm.
of the college, it makes some sort of a difference.
Exactly.
So like that was my personal preference. So then that's why I thought that PEDS in PGI is already very well
Very
known
known.
to be
Exactly.
as a. So then that's why I thought that why not take PEDS. It's not like I hated it or something. I just had never thought of
Thought
it.
of it. Exactly.
So that's why I took up PEDS then.
So you're totally happy with the choice that you made.
Of course, I'm like really happy. I mean, now that I think of it, I don't see myself dealing with adults anymore. If I see adult, it's like, oh my god, itna bada insan.
Kids are cute anyway, and they give you. Matlab, what I've heard is pediatricians are the happiest doctors in the world.
Seriously, it's very satisfying.
So, if given an option to change the branch, would you do that?
I don't think so, to be honest. I mean, when I took peds, it was like I had this in mind that, someone who's doing pediatrics always has the option to do in a DM, in
DM
an
and
adult called super
branch. Okay.
specialty. But then now, even though I'm still in first sem, I haven't done feeds a lot. But I still don't think that I want to go into adult anymore. Yeah.
So how is the transition from MBBS to MD for you?
Uh, it's like a very steep learning curve, I feel, because when you're in MBBS, I mean when you're an intern, you're just like uh, you don't have full responsibility. You don't have any accountability for your patients. I mean, yeah, you kind of are in charge of making small decisions, I guess, where when you're posted in like OPD or something, or when you're alone on night duties, then
Right.
you kind of get that independence. But it's still very different when you're a resident, and your decision can actually hamper someone's
Exactly.
life. So when you're loaded with that kind of responsibility, it really dawns upon you that this is really serious business, and that you can't be rash at all, and you have to think while taking every small decision.
So, what do you have to say about MD versus DNB? There's so much fuss about DNB right now, na? So, whether somebody should choose a college or the branch, what's your take on it?
See, so I'll be very truthful about this, that I have not done a lot of research on DNB per se,
Exactly.
because like when I gave the exam, I had not thought about this at all. I was just like, ठीक है दे देते हैं, afterwards I'll think about. Okay. But from what all I have heard and what all little bit I have read, it's like main thing about DNB is that they are mostly private institutions.
Yes.
So especially for surgical branches, it makes some difference.
Yes, because
कि cutting
hands-on.
कितना मिलता
Exactly.
है. Exactly, because that is important somewhere. You can't always rely on your senior residency to get the hands-on experience. So I think that matters. But for medical branches, I feel that if it's a good institute, and you are getting like adequate number of patients and clinical exposure with good faculties, then you can go for DND. Especially, I feel like in tier one cities nowadays, everyone is preferring to do a subspecialty anyway. So
Exactly.
whether you have a MD or
A
a DNB,
DNB.
that's going to matter very
Exactly.
little.
Exactly. In fact,
So I
in tier 1 cities, DNB cutoffs are much higher than MD cutoffs. Like Sir Ganga Ram's
exactly,
cutoff is like 3000 and everything is closed, especially for pediatrics and medicine.
yeah,
Yeah. So I think tier 1 में अगर अच्छा institute है तो then somebody should look into it, right?
exactly. And like about the branch, like I always feel ki why to consider MD versus DNB when you're getting a branch of your choice. If you
Correct,
have
correct,
always wanted to do something, then why not just go for a DNB in that field?
correct. So do you get some free time for yourself, especially in first year of residency? And is there any toxicity in your department? Like we have heard PGI is toxic.
Yeah, I know that like there's a lot of talk about this, that PJ is toxic. Even when I had read like on Quora before I came here, कि कैसा है PGI में. So I read everywhere that it's toxic. But when I came here, I don't feel toxicity at all. Like the seniors are so nice, and especially as a first semester, everyone will treat you like very nicely, because they know that you're new here, you don't know anything, so they won't expect you to even like know a lot.
Exactly.
It's okay if you don't know a lot of the things. It's okay to ask questions if you don't know. And even with respect to like getting food or getting your sleep, if you have not eaten, they will ask you कि खाया है क्या. If you say नहीं खाया, then they'll say कि ठीक है. They'll say come back in 20 minutes, but they'll always say कि खा के आओ. They'll
Correct.
never say कि नहीं, you wait in the ward, you can't eat until you finish your work. So that sort of thing is not there at all. So it feels really nice that at least people care कि खाना खाया है, सोए है, ये सब है ना. Coming to like if I get free time, it actually depends where I'm posted.
Okay.
So when I was posted in emergency for 2 months, I didn't really get a lot of time, because uh, the shift is like pura 12 hours ka, and then obviously if you can't finish your work on time, then it will extend until you
Exactly.
are done with it.
Exactly.
And after that you have to come back, take a bath, eat food, and then you just fall asleep. You
Asleep.
don't feel like doing anything else. But if like you are posted in the ward or something, then at least some time you'll get during the day. If not like in the evenings, at least by night 8:39 you will be free to
Okay.
go back to your room. So that is good. And other than the wards, if like we are posted in intensive posting like emergency or ICU or something, then they'll give like 1 or 2 offs also,
Okay. So
like
this is
mandatorily.
very nice.
So
This is
at least 2 days a
yeah.
month, you get to have some kind of
At least
away from the
yeah.
hospital time.
Yeah, or at least नींद पूरी हो जाएगी as we say कि
Exactly. Yeah.
so
So it's okay. I feel like in residency you can't expect anything more than this, no?
exactly. So eat when you can, shit when you can, and sleep when you can. So this is the motto.
Exactly.
So any specific tips for somebody who's waiting for counseling, and like what should be the mindset, and what was your mindset before you joined residency?
So for me it was like a little bit fast because I was not expecting to get
Mm-hmm.
in through INI. I was like planning for NEET PG. But for anyone who is like waiting, I would just say that enjoy. Just do whatever you always wanted to do. Join swimming if you want, or go out with your friends, go out with your
Correct.
family. Just spend time doing whatever you wanted to do. Do something creative if you can. Because when you join residency, even if you have some time for yourself, you won't feel like doing all that, no. You will just feel like relaxing then.
Relaxing. Correct.
कि ठीक है टाइम मिल गया है तो सो ही जाती हूँ because
Correct.
other days you can't do that.
Correct.
So
Correct.
at least have fun while you can, I would say. And yeah, think about, I guess, the branch that you really want to get into. Because like for me also, as a dream branch tha karke medicine, but then I took peds and I realized that I should have considered it earlier,
Yes.
just that I didn't never think about it.
Correct.
So now that I'm here, I'm having fun here.
Yeah.
So people should start considering other options also. What other, like MD versus DNB, like you
Correct.
said,
Correct.
or any other branches or any other cities that they want to go to. Like some people think कि नहीं घर के दूर
हाँ
नहीं
नहीं.
रहना है
Correct.
residency
Correct.
में. So all these things you have the time, so just introspect, think about it, and then arrive at a decision, I would say.
करेक्ट प्रोज एंड कॉन्स लिस्ट सबकी बनानी चाहिए करेक्ट एंड ऑल्टरनेटिव्स होने
हाँ.
चाहिए राइट बिकॉज आई फील कि कंपटीशन इतना ज़्यादा हो गया है लाइक टू गेट टू योर ड्रीम ब्रांच लाइक फॉर मी आई हैड नो ड्रीम ब्रांच मतलब आई हैव ऑप्शंस आई हैव पिन डाउन सम ऑप्शंस कि हाँ ये भरना है एंड इसमें से जो मिल जाएगा विल टेक इट एंड मतलब आई वॉज ऑलवेज लाइक दिस कि पहले एग्जाम देते हैं फिर विल थिंक अबाउट इट so yeah. And is there any preparation required before getting into pediatric residency per se?
I don't think so, to be honest. Like, I was not very good at, examination and all that because I'm from 16 batch. So, COVID tha us
COVID
time
and
pe. So,
our
most of
entire
the...
final year went into COVID.
Exactly. So, like, I had not really been in the ward a lot and, like, examined
Mm-hmm.
pediatric patients per se. So, I feel like thoda sa I was lacking there. But when I came here, when I see the patients every day, like I had 1 month of OPD, automatically you learn the things.
Yes.
It's not like you need to read beforehand. What you need to have is the correct attitude, I think.
Correct.
Like
Correct.
you can't come here and then think कि तुमको सब आ ही जाएगा ना.
Yeah.
You are the junior most, so you will be lacking in all aspects.
Exactly.
So you should be inquisitive. You should be ready to ask the questions. You should be ready to learn whenever you can. You should
Correct.
be observant. Just by listening to what someone else, like while they are taking history, what they are asking, what are the
Mm-hmm.
questions, or how they are examining a patient, you get to learn so much. So I think that is the approach that you need to have. Ki every moment you should be able to learn. That's it.
Correct.
Just by
Correct.
seeing.
So my last question is, when you were preparing for your NEET or NICET, who was your favorite faculty and why?
So there's two people. Like obviously, one of them is what everybody can guess, and that is Zenna ma'am.
Jana ma'am.
Because she is like a goddess, to be honest.
Yes.
I mean, the way she teaches, the way she just approaches topics or compiles the information, and even like the small tricks that she'll tell you, you'll just hear her voice during the exam ना कि हाँ मैम ने ऐसे
मैम ने
बोला
ऐसे
था,
बोला
या
था,
फिर
करेक्ट.
मैम हाँ मैम had said that don't make this mistake,
Yes.
this is silly mistake या ऐसे कुछ ना. So obviously one is Zainab ma'am, and another one is Sakshi ma'am actually,
Okay.
from Marrow, because I remember that when I joined final year and I just started studying obs and gynae, I used to hate it. Like it was like I never want to even take gynae. I was that sure
Okay.
in post grad. But then lockdown ho gaya, so I came home and then I just started watching ma'am's lectures on Marrow. And then I was like, I fell in love with OBGY. I really like OBGY so much. And actually, like I had considered कि मतलब medicine या peds नहीं मिला तो I will take up OBGY.
Yeah.
That was how much I started liking
Yeah.
it. Just because of the way ma'am taught and like how she cleared the concepts, ऐसे
Yes.
ना. So yeah, these two people are really my favorite.
Sakshi ma'am to teaches so well obs. मतलब I personally hate obs too, but she teaches subject so well. Like she makes us understand कि हाँ ये ऐसे ही होना है. Like that I can
Yeah.
relate this with you, like कि हाँ obs gynae थोड़ा सा है difficult subject. वो लगता है कि easy है but वो नहीं है easy. से questions बहुत ज़्यादा tricky आते हैं, right? So thank you so much, Shreya. I cannot tell you how happy I am to meet you like this, even though virtually, and I hope we'll get to meet someday in reality too. Uh, and
Definitely.
and are you liking Chandigarh?
Chandigarh is great. Like it's so systematic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chandigarh
I'm from
is.
Pune actually. So Pune में ना इतना ज़्यादा traffic है, and it's like there's so much hustle ना. Chandigarh is comparatively quieter,
Yes,
calmer.
calmer, and Chandigarh is very well planned, I think. Like we used to
Yeah.
go to Chandigarh during our UG days, and we loved the place. So thank you for your time,
You
and
should visit
yeah,
sometime.
I will definitely. I will. Let's just see when I'll visit, and I'll text you, ki, Shreya. Just let's plan a meetup. So
Yes.
thank you so much for doing this for everybody, for all of us. We were like, I have been talking to so many residents now, and I know you guys are very busy. So I'm so grateful that you were able to do this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Garima, and like best of luck to you for the
Thank you.
counseling.
Thank you.
And I really hope that you get in wherever you want to, and
Thank
the
you.
branch that you want,
Thank
especially.
you. Thank you. So now I'll catch you up on WhatsApp. Okay. Bye,
Also,
Shreya.
bye.